What's up, YouTube? My name is Chris. I'm here today to do a deck profile on HeroGate. I just came across this a couple months ago. I really like the deck. I've always loved Heroes ever since I saw the GX TV show. Um, just the heroes are cool. Just the whole thing. It's like comic book superheroes. To me, it's awesome. You know, every childhood kid, whatever person, they've always wanted to be a superhero. So I guess this is my little taste of becoming a superhero. All right. Well, this is my deck profile. Start off with Elemental Hero Stratos. Uh, every hero deck needs to run Stratos. No matter what you're doing, Stratos, he's the biggest searcher for this deck ever, and as soon as you summon him, you get to add a hero from your deck to your hand. Also, he has another effect. You can, if you have more heroes on the field, when he's summoned, you can destroy your opponent's back row up to the number of heroes that you have. So he's really good. I like him. Just great, and he's an 18 beat stick. So kind of hard to get off. So alright. Next is Elemental Hero Heat. Heat is really good. I like his effect. Not a lot of people use him. He gains 200 attack for each face-up hero that's on the field. So when he comes out, he becomes 18 instead of his original 16. He's really good. Plus, I can use him to make Elemental Hero Nova Master, which is one of the fusions. He's really good. I like him. So, yep. Next hero is Elemental Hero Prisma. Prisma's really good because you can send heroes from your deck to your grave, and he becomes that hero's name. So, I mean, he's really good to make fusions with if you run old school heroes, but for me, since I run the Hero Gates, I use them to send them to the grave and then Miracle Fusion them and make other stuff. So it's really cool for any type of hero deck that you use, and plus he's a good 17 beat stick. Next card is Elemental Hero Ice Edge. He is a new hero, kind of. He came out in Storm of Ragnarok. He's a little weak, which is alright. He's only got 800 attack. He's a level 3. I use him a lot to make Absolute Zero. Plus his effect is really good. If I don't have to make Absolute Zero, I can always discard a card and use his effect and attack my opponent directly. And when he attacks directly and deals damage, he can destroy a face-down spell or trap on your opponent's side of the field, which is really good. Alright. The next card, Big Beat Stick, Elemental Hero Neos. I have him in here just because I just recently started using Rainbow Neos. Rainbow Neos is a really good card. I like him. Plus, I just like this because he's a good beat stick. If I have Monster Reborn in hand and I have Elemental Hero Prisma, I can play Prisma, have Prisma become Elemental Hero Neos for the turn, and then Monster Reborn the actual Elemental Hero Neos. So, yeah. Double Elemental Hero Voltix. Voltix is really good for this deck because of Hero Gate. With Hero Gate, you're always removing the materials from play with Fusion Gate. So, and when Voltix comes out on the field and he attacks your opponent directly and deals damage, you get to special summon one of the removed elemental heroes from play. So he's really good. I like him. Plus he's good for Ixies like Utopia if you don't want them to be destroyed. Alright. Next I run 3 Elemental Hero Neos Alias. Neos Alias is really good. He's a good light type monster. He's got 1900 attack. He's a Gemini, which I'm still never really played with Geminis. I'm still trying to get used to the whole resummoning thing. But if you resummon him your next turn, he becomes his name becomes Elemental Hero Neos. which is good for Rainbow Neos. So yeah. And plus he's a 1900 beat stick, which is really good. Plus you can use them to make Elemental Hero the Shining, which I will get to later. Alright, now for the non-heroes of the deck. One Rainbow Dark Dragon, just for the Rainbow Neos. That's really the only reason. I run BLS on with the beginning of my deck, so he's good to have in my grave because he's a dark. That's really about it. And alright, next two Veilers. I run two Veilers because I do not own Fiendish Chain. I'm a poor person and Fiendish Chain is very expensive. So two Veilers will subside. For right now, especially with the top tier decks and Zectors, if my opponent summons that Dragonfly, I'm going to Veiler that Dragonfly. There's Wind-Ups, Dino Rabbits. That's mainly why I run the effect Veilers. Also because they're light, and yeah, and for the BLS, I've never really actually had to use Effect Veiler as a tuner before, but I cannot wait for the opportunity to, because that'll just be really funny. This is a weird card. My friend actually told me to add this in. It's X-Saber Pashul. Since I've been using the deck and I've had Pashul in there, I've actually really come to love Pashul. If I'm getting beat in a game, I can top deck Pashul, and Pashul will save me for a couple turns. Plus he's a level 2 tuner. Most of the monsters in here are level 4s, and that's good synchro for Brio. And he can't be destroyed while he's in defense, so yep. The next card, me personally, I always think people should run a Summoner Monk in their heroes. Most heroes are all level 4. With Summoner Monk's effect, you summon him and he goes straight to defense, and then you can discard a spell card and special summon a level 4. So if you don't have that Stratos in hand, Summoner Monk is automatic, gets Stratos out on the field, and that gets your search, gets you to shuffle your deck, keeps it more consistent. I really like it. And he's good for Hazy Material. Alright, next card, Gorz. A lot of people, I've played with Gorz in tournaments, and a lot of people find it very weird that I run Gorz in Hero Gate. I only run the Gorz just because since I run so many spells in this deck, if I have Gorz in hand and I can't play a monster that turn, then I have Gorz to rely on, and Gorz saves games, obviously. He's pretty much just staple, big beat stick, really good, plus he's the dark for BLS. Alright, and the last monster, Bloodluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. As you can see, most of the monsters in this deck are lights and darks, so it's really easy for me to get BLS out on the field. BLS, he's got good effects. You can remove a monster from play, but BLS can attack, or if BLS's other effect, if he attacks and destroys the monster, he gets to attack again, and that's 3,000 straight at your opponent's life points. So ouch, yeah, that kind of hurts. And he wins games. I actually used him and won against Inzectors.